Hey, Deborah, you there?
Oops.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi.
Where are
Can
you
you?
calling in from tonight, Deborah?
I am in Ogden, Utah.
Awesome. All right. All right, so let's do this. Go ahead and send me in the chat box. Well, let's do this. Let's pull up your. Must have a blog set up, right?
I do, yes.
What's your website?
It's DeborahAWhite.com.
DeborahAWhite.com.
Uh-huh.
Cool. All right, now
That's it.
in the chat box, because I don't want you revealing your passwords and everything, go ahead and um, put your username and password right in the question box, and then only I'll see it. Okay.
Oh, of my WordPress site?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. I always have to look these things up.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Hold on here.
And then actually,
Come
if you
on.
can, while you're looking that stuff up too, get you can grab your Aweber too, and I'll get logged in over there for you as well.
Okay. On. I don't know why my computer's not moving here. Oh. Okay, here we go. So, all right. Almost there.
Okay. I'm just going to get everything else set up here. So what I'm doing, everyone else that's listening, is I'm just grabbing the affiliate link. Now this isn't her number, but all I need to do is swap out this number at the end here. Okay. So I'll get that set up here. Do you know your unique affiliate ID number?
Not off the top of my head, I would have to look that up as well.
Okay, that's all right. We'll find it.
One thing at a time here. Come on, just went there. Where is it? Okay. Oh God.
All right. Okay.
Let's see my affiliate number now. Let's see.
Now that is one secure
Look what
password.
Just love making your life difficult.
Well, as long as I can copy and paste it, you don't want to.
Yep, copy paste.
All right.
Hey, I didn't pick it. I said generate, and it generates.
Good. Yeah. Use a password, like a password software or anything.
I beg your pardon?
Use like a password software, like we use like LastPass or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like LastPass. I use it for everything.
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome software.
Okay. All right. So now
Here.
you have a lot of different options here. So you could do a lead box in there. But again, what I want everybody to pay attention to is and I'm going to show you this tonight, and then tomorrow we have Bill and Michelle on the Elite Earners Call. They're going to show you something totally different, okay? And I wanted it to be that way. I want you guys just to see different opinion, okay? So I actually have some ads going right now that I'm, just testing some things too. But I want you to see how easy this can be, and then, if you get the kind of these mechanics done, and you can also show this type of thing to literally, if you just have a virtual assistant that this doesn't take a long time. We're going to get this done here in about 20 minutes or so. Okay. So I'm going to kind of cruise through it because everything's being recorded, but I just want you to see that if we get something up and start getting some clicks to it, then we can kind of tweak and adjust later. That's really the goal. So you want to see what converts and what doesn't. So, but anyway, so now, have you ever done this with OptimizePress, or do you outsource this, Deborah?
I actually do most of my own stuff.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm kind of bouncing between Optimized Press and Lead Pages right
Yeah.
now.
And actually, the design looks very similar. But all I need to do under here is you just do create new page under the Optimized Press menu.
Okay.
And it's going to pull up your templates then. And again, just start with a template. It's so easy. And then you just click opt-in landing page.
I just sent you my affiliate ID too.
Okay. Got it. Awesome.
All right.
I think that's all we'll need for now. Oh, and then Aweber's last.
Aweber? Okay. Well, by the time I get there, you'll need it.
So I'm just going to use something like this, one of these top ones here, because we really can put in any image in the background there. But let's use this in the city. So I just use this template. And again, anybody who uses lead pages or even ClickFunnels, these look almost exactly the same. The usage is going to be a little different. I'm just going to call this 17 minutes for now.
Okay, that's fine.
So then it'll be DeborahAWhite.com/17 minutes, and we can go back and adjust that later if you need to.
Okay.
Pulls up our page editor. All right, so I just, this is just you can kind of see what it would look like normally. Now, I don't know what this is here. You must have some plugin. I don't know what this is on
here. I have a lot of issues with Optimized Press.
Yeah, you have.
So, I've got. I'd almost rather use Lead Pages.
Okay, let's do that then. See, what's going on here is this isn't an Optimized Press. This is a WordPress thing. You have so many plugins or something that they're it's overriding your page here somehow. That's and I don't know, but yeah. So we can do Lead Pages. That's fine.
Yeah, let me find my Lead Pages thing for you.
We might be able to do it right in through here with this Leadboxes plugin, though.
Oh, okay. I just installed that today.
I'm just seeing it loading slow here.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, okay, no, this is just like a pop-up type thing. Okay, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So we can go right into Lead Pages then.
Okay. Okay, just 1 second. I almost got this for you.
Now I'm gonna log into Aweber while you're doing that.
Okay, you got it.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so now it looks like 17 strategies. Is that just a coincidence, or is that actually going to be your 17 minutes only?
Actually, no, that's for something else.
Okay, no, that's okay. So we're going to create.
I wrote an ebook, and that's kind of.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. So we're going to create a new list here, okay?
Okay.
Am I missing it here? Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Create a new list. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now you can come in and change this again. I just want to kind of go through the motions here. You can leave that the same.
Right.
That's fine. Perfect. Not a problem there. Okay, we're just going to call this 17 minutes. business or something like that. Start a
Okay.
business in only 17 minutes with no money down. All right, that's fine. We'll just do a double opt-in for now, and we should be able to turn that off.
Right.
All right, and then we're going to need right away, obviously, we need to get a sign-up form created.
Okay.
So we're just gonna, now since we're gonna add this to your lead pages, we're just gonna keep this very simple. We don't need to make it look like anything. We want it just very basic, just like this. So I'm just gonna delete the footer and the header. There's just dead space there. And we'll do, we can do name and email, that's fine.
Okay.
Save form. Go to step 2. And let's just call this something like that, just so you know where it's coming from.
Okay.
Okay, now after they opt in, we want to send them right to your affiliate link, right to the 17 minutes only. So we're going to do custom page for the thank you. And I have your affiliate link right here. And again, you just get this in MobileOffice, right? Okay. And then if they've already subscribed, we can send them right to that URL too. That most likely won't happen. It's highly unlikely that the person's going to go back to that same page and opt in. But if they do, and they've already maybe have another list somewhere or another opt-in form somewhere, we're just going to send them back to that sales page. That's fine. All right. And then we go to step 3. And we're just going to hold this here, and we're going to take one of these codes. We can probably use either, but all right. So let's log into lead pages then. This all changed. I haven't seen this in a while. I haven't been to this. They updated that, it looks like. All right. So we're going to create a new page.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can you guys hear that thunder in the background? In the middle of a storm here. All right. So let's just kind of take a look here. Now we want something really simple. And keep in mind, depending on your traffic source, you could use any of these. Okay. So I'm just gonna make the assumption, just for the sake of time, we're gonna do something very basic. So let's something maybe like for a solo ad. I'm using a really basic form for like pay-per-click for Bing, and it's doing pretty well. So, but again, if you're doing you have your own domain here, you could take this, and there's a way you could plug this in off of your domain. Okay.
Yeah.
But for right now, we can just send people right literally to this lead page. Okay. So I'm just going to filter these by opt-ins.
That is loud, isn't it?
All right. Maybe something like this. And you could put a picture behind it if you wanted. Have you ever done that before?
Would you use the same sort of setup for like Facebook?
Yeah, you could do that. Now, if you're doing with Facebook, and this is just, a good rule to follow, we just got to watch what we say with our copy, right? You can't make outlandish claims, or Facebook won't be happy with that, and they won't approve your ad,
Okay.
But yeah, you could definitely do that. You could even do something. Let's just use this just for now. Again, and you can have you can make a couple, and you can test them too. What I do is I'll just take literally like $10 and I'll just try to get as many clicks as I can for $10. Um, yeah, this would work. This is,
Oh, I like that.
yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just delete that. Or you could even change that too. I could do, if you wanted, you could go to mobile affiliate support under our marketing page, 17 minutes only.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
You could, go ahead and take this image right here, save image as, and then you just upload it. Okay.
Okay. I like that.
Because then what they're doing is it's kind of that continuity, right?
Right.
Oops, still uploading, it looks like. That'll work.
And yes, that is
There it
me,
is.
if you were wondering.
What's that?
I said, and yes, that picture is me, if you were wondering.
Okay. All right. So we got the image there. All right. So we're just going to edit our text here. This is very simple. I can literally start an online business in 17 minutes. And again, you may want to develop this a little bit. So let's say it's something like, do you have 17 minutes to change your life? And then maybe we can do, is there a way to duplicate this in this? Maybe not. Yeah, so some of the forms you can add fields to, and some of them you can't. I don't know how to do it on this one, but
Yeah, I don't know either. I just started using this, so.
yeah, there's one. But you can like, and I know ClickFunnels does this, but there are some templates and lead pages that do this too, where you can add stuff to it, make it. So I could add like subtext too. But I don't know. We might want to make this more compelling. Start an online business in 17 minutes with no payment. Okay. And I'd say enter your email just to get started. All right, you could do something like that. Just this is the type of stuff you have to watch with Facebook though, because we're trying to create scarcity, but really there's no scarcity, and that's okay to do. People do ask about that. Well, is that right to do? It's like you're just trying to get people to take action, okay? But you do kind of have to watch stuff like that with Facebook. Like you couldn't say, make $1 million this week, or you know what I mean. So you have to keep it very vague, and it can be compelling. You just have to really watch what you say, okay? All right. So then here, link options. Okay, so when the visitor clicks, they would show opt-in form. Okay, and we want to change this. Start my training now. Okay, so now we want to view and edit the opt-in form. Okay, so you could change this, but we'll leave it for now. So name, email, we can actually remove this. And then we're going to do Aweber. Now here's the thing, and for everyone listening, this comes up a lot. If you're using this API integration for Aweber, you need to have a double opt-in. Okay, whenever Aweber uses these APIs, API, I don't even know what it stands for, but it basically just means that you're connecting Aweber with this third-party service. Okay, whenever you sync them like that, you have to use the double opt-in. So what you can do to avoid that is you use your HTML, copy and paste.
Oh,
So please
okay.
paste your HTML code as provided by your service provider. So remember before we wanted to keep this very generic.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we do that. So I would take the HTML one. A lot of times the JavaScript doesn't work. I don't know why. And I'm going to uncheck this box just to make the form very basic, because it says include beautiful form styles. Uncheck to get unformatted basic form. Okay, so I just uncheck that. And make sure you grab all of it. So Control A, copy it, and paste this in here. Just leave it. Okay, integrate with lead notifications. No, no, no. Customize this form. Okay, send an email after. Off. Okay, so we don't want to do anything else because we're having it Aweber do everything on the back end instead of lead pages doing it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so Susan asks that, and I just covered that. So I'm sorry, I'm just reading the questions now. But yeah, so Susan asks when you can have the double opt-in off in Aweber, but if you're using the API through this third party, it stays on. So that's why you have to use the HTML code. So that's a good question. Yeah, and it looks like there's a drag and drop required here. So yeah, I don't use lead pages a lot. I've used it enough to know. So again, yeah, some of you are probably better at this than me, but I just kind of want you to see what we're doing here. No, you don't need a URL to use Cecil asks, you don't need a URL to use lead pages. Okay, so what we're doing is it's being hosted on their site. Okay, so we started off using OptimizePress, which is through WordPress, which is when you have your own domain and hosting. But yeah, if you're just getting started, this is the quickest way to do it. Yeah, and Madi says that the reason they have this is with the APIs is for spam filters, and it makes things more compliant. So yeah, that's exactly right. So anyway, we're just going to click OK here, and we should be done. And obviously, we're going to test everything. You could even edit this too. You could say, 2016. You can really put what you want, but if you wanted to put your name, I'm just going to put that for now. You may want to come back and change that. All right, so done. Save. Page name. So Cecil asks, so you see how it says for her, it's deborah.a.white.leadpages.co. Yours might be, Cecil Brown or whatever you want to call it. So it creates a domain for you because you don't have to have one. Okay, so let's just call this 17 min. That's fine. Done. Save. Let's publish. All right, so now we're gonna step aside here. We're gonna go back to Aweber. Okay. Now we're gonna get your first follow-up email set up. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is go over to 17 minutes only, and we're gonna start with these email swipes here. Okay. So I'm gonna copy this without the subject. Very easy here. Copy and paste. We can do drag and drop email builder is fine, but we're going to keep it very plain. All right. We're not going to add a lot of imagery for these. We just want to get right to the point. Now, what you can do is you see how it says hi, first name fixed. You can leave that in there because in your opt-in form, you're getting their name. So if they put their name in there, this is going to trigger that to say, hi, Joan. Hi, Mark. Otherwise, you don't have to keep that in there, but that code will, this pulls their name from their opt-in, right? So anytime you send them an email, it'll be more personalized. That's what that means. So I'll just delete this hey part, right? Space this a little better. You know, and if this is different than you talk, that's fine. You could say, take care, or I wish your business success. I don't know, something like that. Okay. And then we can, we can take the subject line from here. Otherwise, if you, the most impactful 17 minutes of your day, copy that here. All right. And you could even personalize this too. See where it says personalize? You could say, put their first name. The most impactful 17 minutes of your day, Nate, video. And if they don't have their name in there, it'll just omit that part. Okay. So we can just leave that. Now we have to add our affiliate link in here. And what I would recommend is just hyperlink the text, right? So we take our link, copy it exactly. I'm just going to make up some text here and just hyperlink that then. So I click the link button, paste, okay. And I'm just going to leave that this is different and hyperlink that, paste. Okay. Save. Always send a test. Always test this stuff, okay? I'm going to delete that just for so it's not doesn't default that next time you do a test, okay? All right, so let's pull my email. There it is. And what you can even do, you see how this came right from you? And that's okay. You could also make this generic too and say, even though it's coming from dwight@debrawhite.com, you could also say like 17-minute training dash dwight or Deborah, all right? Okay, so we have here now, could personalize. I could put Nate, and then if I put Nate.rio again, that would, when I got the test, it would come as hi Nate, okay, just to show you. But so this is what the email would look like. And I'm going to make sure that these open properly. Okay, and it looks like it redirects okay. All right.
You're about to begin one of the.
All right, good. So we're great there. All right. So now on our follow-up series on our autoresponder, we want to keep these very similar, or I'm sorry, not very, very simple. We don't want a lot of pictures and imagery just because it'll help them get through the spam filter, because we have a limited time, and obviously the more engaging you can be, the better your emails open. Now, as opposed to your broadcast messages, you may want to put a little bit more time and effort into those. But for these follow-ups, you want to just do this every day for the first 7 days. There's many schools of thought on here. I've seen there's not a right or wrong answer, really. For some people, it just becomes a numbers game. Like, well, I have, I'm getting 100 new subscribers a day from all of my methods. So if they opt out, that's fine. They're just not interested right now. Some people say, well, I only email every other day and I'm really, more engaging, and they may have similar results. So there's so many schools of thought on that. So I would say just send them as each day for the, until you use up all the emails. And then however often you email your broadcaster list, and then you would include this list on that. Does that make sense how I explain that?
Yeah, it did to me.
Okay, good. All right, just want to make sure. So you think you can set up the other emails like that? Is that pretty simple, right?
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay, good. So we save and exit just for everyone to see here on the training. And so we have it on the recording. We're going to add to follow-up series. And this is going to be message 1. So they get this immediately after signing up. You could even put on that at the beginning of the email, hey, welcome, I'm so excited, or whatever. Finally, a business to get started where they don't charge you, something really compelling. We just want to do whatever we can to get them to click that link and go over and watch that video, and then obviously sign up if they haven't already. Get that lead tag to you and have them start the 21 steps, okay? So then you're just going to go back and add your other emails under message. And again, some of you I know are using maybe the campaigns. That's just another way to do the follow-ups. I still use the old version. At some point, I'm going to learn how to do that. It's not hard. I'm just not accustomed to it yet, right? Old habits die hard. But anyway, you had your sequences, and just do 1 and then do 2 the day after the previous, 3 the day after the previous, all the way up to how many of you want to send, okay? So that's that. Now what we want to do is we've published this. Let's go and test this, okay? So I think we're published already. How'd you like to publish this page? Lead pages. Okay, so it looks like there might be a plugin to put this on your domain if you wanted to. Okay, I'll let you figure that out. That's I could figure it out. I just don't want to do that for time. But again,
Okay.
this is good because I haven't done this in a while, but don't let that stuff hold you back. And if you finally do get stuck and you're finding you're wasting too much time in there, that's where you ask for help, or you can literally go on Fiverr and somebody could do this for you really quick. All right. So anyway, let's just publish this here for people like Cecil who don't have their own domain.
Okay.
And I can just click View Page here, and it'll open in a new tab. All right. 17 minutes only. Start an online business in 17 minutes with no payment. Hey, it sounds good to me. Let's start my training. I'm going to just use my information because then I can just opt out later if I need to. Download. Now we still have this download the report come up, so we need to fix that on the button. I don't think I updated that. You see how it says enter your email address to get this free report?
Oh, yeah.
You're about to.
But our funnel works though, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, right, so we just need to change our copy a little bit. So that's good. Now if I go here, subscribers, you're going to see my name in here. All right, let's just let this refresh here. There we are. Okay, oh, and it's also showing confirmation pending too. Okay, so we might need to go back
We'll have to go back in and take that double opt-in.
Oh yeah, because we didn't do that, did we? When we made our form.
No, we didn't.
Good call. All right, let me confirm this first, and then I'll unsubscribe because we'll try it again. Okay. Good memory on that. Okay. Well, here's our first email. And see how it says, hi, Nate? Because I put my name in there. All right. So
Yeah.
let's delete these.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go back and adjust that. Let's fix our form first, though. I'm going to just opt out real quick here through here. Subscribe. Just going to unsubscribe. And then delete. All right.
What? You don't want my email?
Well, yeah, I'll hang on to it because then what I'll do is I'll make sure you finish this in the next couple days. So, and then I'll. All right. So we're going to edit this here. 17 minutes only for lead pages. Okay. So, well, you know what? We just need to go into our list settings. That's where we want to do this. Manage lists. Confirm opt-in. There we go. Off. Yes. Save settings. Now you don't have to worry about this here because Our form is set up to redirect them. Okay, but if you want, just to be safe, you can put your wherever you're sending them anyway. There we go. But that's not crucial because when they opt in, we're telling them where to go.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so now let's go to our form again. Let's just resave it. I think we're fine here though.
So let me ask you something, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
When you have different sales funnels for these different,
Yep.
the different funnels of Mob,
Yep.
do you typically have separate lists for each funnel?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
So that's one thing that you all can do very easily, and that's something I never thought about probably until about a year ago. But that's like, and it's if I were to show you in like Matt's in Mobe's email list, we have not thousands, but there's probably over 100 different lists and segments of lists. It's pretty insane. But every product that comes in, because they're going to get a different autoresponder sequence. So what's going to happen is there may be a 15 or 20 different email sequence for MTTB. Then you're going to have a different one for ultimate.com lifestyle. Okay, so every different product that they opt into, they should have a different sequence. And then what you can do is you can click and choose which one of those groups you want to send out your broadcast to. A lot of times it's going to be all of them, but you may want to send, maybe people opted into maybe a free product. So this one's more about low cost items. So you might only do a broadcast to them. But yeah, you're going to want a different sequence for all of your different products that you're promoting. All right.
Okay.
All right. So install my form. Let's go back and.
So how long do you typically keep following up with all these different lists?
Well, you're going to want to send broadcast to them, until they opt out. So.
Oh, okay. Just informational type stuff, or.
Yeah, I mean, anything you want to help your conversions, build an audience. There's different schools of thought in that too. Like Matt, we do a big broadcast maybe twice a week, usually once. Shakir emails his list every day though, and they'll both argue that. And Matt will probably say, "Well, I probably should do it more often." But Matt's have really lengthy, really full content emails. So they're just different, but they're both effective. So.
And you typically send the same content to each different list?
Yeah. So like when Matt does his broadcast, we'll send it to all of the different people that opt into all the different products because they're just more general. So you're just going to choose to send your emails to however your email is crafted.
Okay. I gotcha. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do view edit. Okay, so here we didn't just edit this here. So we just want to start my free training, maybe something like that. You could even under here, I would even do this. Right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look at that. Okay. So then I would go here to start your free training. Oops. Okay. To start your free training, you could even center that if you wanted. Oh, that's not working, but it should. Yeah, I'll just leave it then. All right. I mean, if you wanted to adjust that, you could put the 17 minutes logo. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Okay.
Very nice.
So I think we're good now. So we fixed our autoresponder where we single opt-in. let's see if that works now. Again, yeah, so lead pages is a little finicky. I think we did it right by putting in the HTML code. Oh, we didn't, did we change that though? I think we need to change that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it should automatically update, but just to be safe, I usually edit that again. Form, how do we go back? I know a lot of you watching this are probably like, click there, click there. Good. Just trying to, where's the HTML, do you know?
God, no.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, there.
Well, no, it should be here.
Well, I would have thought it's got to be in there somewhere. Okay.
Integration settings, here we are. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, sorry. I just started using this, so I'm not real familiar with it yet.
All right, so, okay, perfect. Confirm integration change, save settings. Okay, done, save. Okay, so let's publish and then we should be good to go. We're still on lead pages, done. No, let's grab that link though. So then this is what you're, let's copy this over here. All right, so let's try that. All right, so remember, we always test. Never send out an email or anything before you test, okay? So start my training. Great. Awesome, we go to the right page. It did the redirect good, okay. So remember, you notice how this link, and this is just for overall affiliate tracking, this link looks different than this. Sorry, this one. You have to use this one to put into your click that they're clicking on. You can't copy and paste this one. If I take this and put it into my wherever in Aweber, and I don't want them going to this because you won't get credit for that then, even though it has your number in there. You always have to use your affiliate link, which is this link. Okay, so it always has to be track.mob tracked. Because what happens is we have a redirect, which redirects to this. Okay, so you can't take this and copy that and paste it. Okay, so just always remember that. All right, anyway, I want to go to my inbox now, and there it is. Awesome. You see how it just sent me the initial email? Okay, so I don't have the double opt-in now. It just, and we did that again by copying and pasting the HTML form instead of using the API. Okay, so for all of you pages, that should help. All right, so, and we're good here, and we did our test before, so this should open back on the, okay, so what's going to happen then is, so let's say you were, doing good follow-ups.
You're about to begin one of the most valuable 17.
So I would get like 5 or 6 days of these emails right about this offer, and then I don't know, maybe tomorrow or the next day or whenever you do your broadcast, you may send out an email and it might be about your day or your life or whatever. And if you want to look at growing your business, you could maybe offer something else or a million other things, But if you're getting people engaged, always try to be directing them to do something or taking action. Okay.
Okay.
How's that? Does that look good?
Looks fantastic.
Great. Okay, so what I want you to do then is go and fill in the other emails, and then if you need to make any tweaks to this, you can go ahead and just adjust this someone on the call here mentioned that there is a drag and drop method, so you can maybe play around with that. Or I think there's one of the different templates you can drag and drop onto. I'm not sure exactly, but so yeah, that's how you do it. So everybody should be able to do that, or find some help to do that. So I'm gonna mute you back here again, okay, and then I'm gonna wrap up the call. But thanks for volunteering today, Deborah.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Okay.
All right, so let me log out here of all of her sites, and then we'll wrap up, and then I'll go through and answer some questions here for you guys, and then that'll be it for today. So let's do this. Sign out. I think I'm out of your WordPress. Okay. Should be. All right, great. All right. Awesome. So that's what you want to do, guys. So just go and utilize the resources we gave you with the emails. You can get fancy later, but tell you what, if you don't believe me, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Hopefully I didn't delete it. That's probably in my trash, but I want to show you something here. My Safari will work. Okay, here we go. So I just got this email from John Chow. Look, it says Nate, Mr. Croc's Wisdom. Okay, that should sound familiar, because John Chow just took the email right from Mobile Affiliate Support under the product marketing, 17 minutes only. All right, if you come down to the email swipes here, subject, Mr. Croc's Wisdom. Okay, so is John Chow doing good in this business? Is he doing anything? Okay, so he's just taking this information and he's doing exactly what I'm teaching you. Okay, and if you don't believe me that it works, let's go over to the contest page. Here we go, John Chow, 10 conversions for 17 minutes only. All right, now he has a big list, of course, so you know that's helping him out, but he's not doing anything that you guys can all do. All right, so there is the proof in the pudding, as they say. All right, so anyway, that's that guy. So let me pull up your questions here, and we'll end on that here. All right. Awesome. So yeah, Susan, we answered your question. Great. Okay. Yeah. So Penny, Penny's talking about some pro tools. Yep, absolutely, you can do that. Okay. Yes, Jeff asks, is there a way to send it all lists or select number of lists in a message? Absolutely. Let me just go back into mine. I'm not going to log back into Deborah's there, but okay, so got my LastPass in there. All right. So if I just create a message, just going to do a quick run through on this. All right, so we just have a test email here. And if we do schedule a broadcast, you go under here, edit, which lists you include or exclude. Okay, so you can choose whatever lists you want, then apply. And then it'll send to all those lists. Okay, and actually I'm learning how to do all this more. There's a lot more segmenting you can do with the lists. You can create lists of like who opens and then only send to them. And Perry Marshall teaches that. I know he was. I've been paying attention to what he's been doing, and obviously Matt's a big proponent of that as well. So if you can figure that out in Aweber, that would, and I'm probably going to reach out to them, honestly, because I don't know how to do it yet. So that's something I want to learn how to do or teach somebody to do or whatever. So but you can segment those lists pretty good there. All right, cool. Very helpful training. Thanks. That's from Deborah M. All right. All right. Yeah, so Jamie asked, what URL do you give to solo ad providers under the lead page you just created? Yep, and then what they'll do is they'll take that and they'll create a tracking link for you, okay? So, and I would recommend actually doing your own tracking link. So I would take here, Deborah White.lead pages, I would take that and, I mean, really, you could do it, you could do Bitly or anything. And they'll understand. If they're a reputable solo ad provider, they'll say, you give them a link and you say, yeah, I'm just going to do tracking on my end too. I just let them know, like, you're an expert. Say, I'm tracking all sorts of stuff. So say my tracking person wants me to give you this link. And they may say, well, maybe I recommend using this one. Say, okay, fine. But so now I have this link and I can track to make sure I'm getting the clicks. All right. So you send them that, and then what they'll do is they'll take this, and they might even change that link again. But as long as it goes back to your page, that's what you want, okay? And then they can show you that. That's that's a good habit to get into. So yeah. So Marty asks, does this need to be done via Aweber and lead pages? No, you can do it in any type of funnel building software, or any type of autoresponder. All I'm showing you how to do is how to create a quick page and how to put in your emails, right? The follow-up sequences, and then how to, focus on the copy, make the page, design it how you want it. You want it to look very good though, and professional and clean, okay? If yours doesn't look professional, people aren't going to opt in. It's going to affect your opt-ins, right? So make sure you spend time with that. And then, set up your autoresponder sequences, and that's pretty much it. A lot of flexibility there, though. You can use all of your different page builders, whatever. But that's the general concept, okay?